Tissues. We have studied in a previous chapter that all living organisms are made up of cells, and a group of cells that perform similar functions are called tissues. In unicellular organism, for example, in amoeba, movement of cell, intake of food and respiratory gases, intercellular digestion, metabolism, excretion, etc. are all done by the same cell. But in multicellular organisms, group of cells are specialized to perform a few functions only. For example, in human beings, muscle cells contract and relax to cause movement of a body part. Nerve cells carry messages and so on. In plants, xylem and phloem conducts food, minerals and water. There is a division of labor in multicellular organisms. Thus, we can say that cells which specialize in a function are grouped together and form tissues. Blood, phloem, and muscles are all examples of tissues. Now the question occurs is, what is the importance of cell? The importance of cell is, formation of tissues has brought about a division of labor in multicellular organisms. Tissues become organized to form organs and organs into organ systems. Workload of individual cell decreases. As a result of improved organization and higher efficiency, multicellular organisms have higher survival. But why plants and animals are made up of different kinds of tissues? We know that plants are autotrophic organisms, that is, they prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis, whereas animals are heterotrophic organisms, that is, they do not prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Plants are fixed organisms. They do not move from one place to another. Hence, they do not need much energy. Tissues present in plants are supportive tissues. However, in animals, there are flexible tissues. Plants keep on dividing throughout their lives. But some parts of the plants do not divide after maturity. Therefore, in plants, there are two types of tissues based on their growth, dividing and non-dividing tissues. But there is uniform growth in animals. As plant tissues are supportive tissues, so they have more dead cells as compared to living cells. But in animals, there are more living cells as compared to dead cells. The organization of plant tissues is simple, whereas organization of animal tissues is complex, with the development of more specialized and localized organ and organ systems. Points to remember. The term tissue was coined by Mary Francisco Xavier Bichat. Study of tissues is called histology.